Hello Pampa, my name is David Buendia. I am a part of the Pampa Student News Network, and today I am interviewing these two Hall of Famers, Kanaly and Randy Johnston.
Very good.
So, the first question, what was your favorite part of Pampa IC when you were in school?
Let me just say my favorite part of Pampa High School, without a doubt, was the classmates. There were just some phenomenal people that I went to school with that have accomplished phenomenal things.
That's good. My favorite part, I think, was the school spirit, the camaraderie with the students, and them just want to all have community and cheer on Pampa High School, and the teachers were so great. So I think that was probably my favorite part.
Thank you. What is one thing that has motivated you to be the person you are today?
Well, that's a deep question, isn't it? You know what? I think what has motivated me is that I just realize how fortunate I am, and in my heart desire to empower other people to just be the best person that they can be. And it doesn't take much to do that. It just takes somebody believing in you and coming alongside you and making it to help them make a difference. So I think that's probably what I would say. But that's a good question. That's a deep question. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You know what motivated? There are probably two things that motivated me, and it sounds a little egotistical, but it is still a true statement that I always felt like I was supposed to do something important, and I felt like the teachers at Pampa High School were supposed to help me learn to do it. And another thing that always motivated me, David, is I just always had a thing for bullies, and I always wanted to be smarter, better, stronger than them to take care of people who needed protection.
Outstanding. That's good.
That's a good one.
On a lighter note, what was your class's senior prank? Any stories you can tell?
Oh goodness, it's been a while. Senior pranks. You know what? I don't know that we had any senior pranks. Maybe we decorated the teachers' rooms with, silly crepe paper or something like that, but I don't think we ever were able to pull off a good one. So did your class pull off any good ones?
I don't know that it was my class. I moved back and forth from Pampa, but there was a prank that I think is one of the best I have ever heard. And I went by the high school today to see if it was still there. There used to be a flagpole right out in front of the school. It's not there now. There were some students who got on top of the school with a ladder on the back side, and they carried a bunch of old car tires up. Someone climbed up the flagpole with a rope, threw it up, and they slid car tires down this rope and stacked them all the way up the flagpole.
That's a good one.
That's a good prank.
And they had to bring the fire department down to take them off with the ladder track.
That was a good answer. That was a good question. That was a good answer.
That was a great prank.
Yeah.
Wasn't that? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what. Maybe they took that flagpole down because they didn't want it to happen again.
Oh, I bet so. That's great.
What would be your vision for Pampa schools in the future?
My vision for Pampa schools, especially in today's world, is that they grow up to be responsible citizens, that they care about other people, that they don't consider themselves better than everybody else, but they try to see the good in everybody, and that they just be good citizens in their community, in their home. They're faithful in their home with their family, and that they would be compassionate for other people and care for them. I would love to see. I think that's a win-win when students graduate that way.
Yes.
You know, David, I was at Pampa High School when the first black student attended that school. When I was younger, blacks were not allowed to attend school with us, and that's changed now. But there are still problems that exist. And my dream for Pampa High School would be that it is the model of people with different lives accepting each other.
Yes. That's a good one.
Our final question is, what is one subject or curriculum that you believe we should really accentuate in our students' learning?
Oh, David, that's a good one. Well, I tell you what, because my mother was a grammar teacher, and because I have used writing and I've written some things, I find that to come in quite handy. The grammar, the language, the way you write, the way you express yourself. I know there's a lot of students that are very good at writing narratives, and it's a way to express yourself. And I just think students graduating need a good, strong understanding of grammar, speaking, writing, the literature. I think that's really, really important. I think that would take them out there. It certainly has benefited me in my life. And that's a good one.
Well, I agree with Pam on the literature. I mean, you can go anywhere and learn anything by reading books and reading about other people's lives, fiction and nonfiction. But I'll tell you something that I think gets underplayed, and it was always a little easy for me, so maybe that's why I liked it so much. But that was the speech class, where you have to give public speaking. There are a lot of people who are still uncomfortable standing up and speaking, and if you can do that, you'll be way ahead in life. Job interviews, job performance, you'll do better if you get to where you're comfortable with public speaking.
David, I hope that students that graduate, and at your age especially, come to know how valuable you are. And so many young people don't know that yet. They're self-conscious about their looks or their family or something, and they are just fixed in a situation that they don't have to be. And I would hope that young students like you go to realize that you matter. You, David, are going to grow up to be an amazing young man. I already know. I want you to know that tonight. I want you to get that affirmation for the two of us. We look forward to seeing you become a great citizen, a wonderful man out there. We believe in you, and you just keep doing what you're doing because you matter. And I want the other students to believe they matter too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that meeting, y'all both inspired me, so thank you.
Thanks. That's very kind of you to say.
Yeah.
Here you go, dude.
Thank you.
That's great.
So congratulations on being Hall of Famers.
Thank you.
That is it for our interview. Thank you for letting us ask you questions, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you. We
Thanks,
look forward
David.
to being there. Thank you, David.
Thank you.